Alrighty, guys. It's about that time again. We're going to go ahead and get started. I know, surprise, no blocks. We never thought the day would come that we don't need a block. But you can still use the blocks if you need like that extra support with height, but no requirements for the blocks today. I'm sure everybody at home is screaming at me right now. But so cool story for that. Today's class, we're still going to be kind of on the same intensity level that, why is the mic so loud? Going to still be on kind of that same intensity level that we have been on. However, we're going to focus more on taking it slower today, using our breath, using those muscles, paying attention a little bit more, not escaping into that pain cave whenever you want to get the baby pulses done and over with. But it'll be fun, I promise. A lot of new stuff with today's class, too. I've been on kind of a kick of just trying to find new movements, so if you hate it, I'm sorry. But that's going to be class for today. We're going to start off in either a seated or a kneeling position, closing our eyes, bringing your palms to the top of your thighs if that's comfortable for you. Focus on getting our breath, our breathing, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold, and repeat, staying lifted through the chest, still sitting tall, but bringing awareness to all 4 corners of your body. You might try wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Feel the mat beneath of you, the rise and fall of your chest. Deep breaths, feeling the friction in the back of your throat, expanding your stomach like a balloon, and letting it all out. Contracting your stomach, feeling your belly squeeze into your spine. Bring awareness to the present moment, finding your intentions with today's practice. When you're ready, go ahead and bring your arms all the way up, lifting through your fingertips, finding that length, taking those little side bends if that feels comfortable to you. Reach just until the point of tension. Try to hold there, stretch it out, lifting back up and going to the other side. Really focusing on trying to get that release. Where is that stretch coming from? Where are you sore? When you're ready, go ahead and lean over to the left side, bringing your left arm on the ground, right hand overhead. Length through fingertips, deepening that stretch. Really trying to reach just a little bit more, find that length. Exhale, release. Go ahead and flip over to the other side. Right palm on the ground, left hand overhead. Find that stretch. As you get more comfortable, feel free to lower all the way down onto that forearm if you can and if you want. Whatever feels right to you. One more deep breath in. Coming all the way back up to center. Go ahead and interlace your fingers in front of you. Push them out. Roll your spine down. Squeeze your stomach. Find that stretch. Another deep breath in, lifting all the way up. Expanding through the chest, reaching back. You might try looking to the ceiling. Another deep breath in. Go ahead and let go of your fingers. Interlace them behind your back and bend forward. Try lifting your palm just a little bit further to the ceiling. Get that depth in your shoulder. Feel that stretch. Deep breath in. On your next exhale, go ahead and release your fingertips. Walk your hands forward. Find that child's pose, knees wide on the mat. If you'd like to add a little bit of flow here, feel free to rock side to side. Walking your fingertips a little bit forward. Feel that stretch. Look for that depth, chest to floor. Remembering we're still breathing here. Length on inhale, deepening stretch on exhale. Another deep breath in. Hold at the top. Expanding the rib cage. And exhale, lifting all the way up into that tabletop position. Here we're trying to stack shoulders off of the heels of our palms, hips over knees. Doing something kind of different here. So when you're at the top, go ahead and bring your fingertips to point to you. Feel a bit of a stretch in your forearms. And we're just going to rock here, forward and backward. Feel a stretch. Remembering this shouldn't feel uncomfortable. If it is uncomfortable, don't stretch as far. Still keeping that core engaged. Another deep breath in. Go ahead and rotate your wrists to where your fingertips are pointing to the sides, and we're just going to circle our spine here. Taking those spine circles, using your creativity, innovation, opening up that frontal lobe here. Moving your spine however feels comfortable to you. Still engaging the core, using your abdominals to move. Another deep breath in. Go ahead and point your fingertips to the front now. Lifting your chest all the way up to the sky. Deep breath in, cat-cow. Exhale, squeezing your stomach, lifting your navel all the way to the ceiling. Doing this with your breath at a pace that feels comfortable to you. Go ahead and take one more deep breath in, expanding through the belly, lifting through the chest, really arching your spine. Next exhale, coming back to that neutral tabletop position, engaging through the core, focusing on centering your shoulders and your hips. From here, we're going to take that left leg, fingers still pointing forward, and kicking that leg out. Doing half of a bird dog here. So we're still engaging through the glutes and the core, pushing through our biceps and our triceps. Then we're going to bring knee to chest, squeeze the core. You should really be feeling it in your abdominals here. And kick that leg back out. Still looking for that length like we would on a full bird dog. But we're just breaking it down to the lower body here and our stomach so we can really focus on engaging those muscles. Squeezing your stomach. Exhale as you pull your knee inward. Inhale as you lengthen that leg out. We're going to go ahead and add another step here. So as you bring that knee to your chest, you're going to curl your right toes underneath. Lift your leg up, hover it over the mat. Squeeze that knee, lower that knee back down, and kick out. Now that was kind of confusing, so if you need to watch, feel free. Bringing that knee to chest, hover right knee over, lower, and kick back. Still keeping that core engaged, still using your breath. Inhale, find length through your foot. Exhale, squeeze, bring that knee to your chest, hold at the top, lift your knee, lower, Inhale, kick back for one more, knee to chest. This time we're going to hover our knee and we're going to do little pulses here. Bring that knee closer to chest and lower. Still engaging through the core. 2 more. Last one. Lowering that leg back down. Take a few spine circles here if you need it. Curling both toes underneath of you, pushing through heels of your palms, slight bend through your elbows. Bring your hips all the way up in the air. Find that downward dog position. Allowing yourself one deep breath. Focus on your breathing. When you're ready, go ahead and kick your left leg up. Toes pointed to the ceiling. Feel free to bend that knee and tilt those hips to the left. Still keeping your shoulders squared to the ground. Another deep breath in. And on your exhale, pull your knee to your inside elbow. Kick back out. Knee to outside elbow. Exhale, kick out. Knee to center. And kick back out. Let's go ahead and do this one more time. We're going to take our knee, bring it to the inside elbow, squeeze that core, and kick back out. Knee to outside elbow. Kick back out. Knee to center. Hold. And go ahead and step your foot to the outside of your left hand. Slowly lower your back knee down. Find that low lunge. Feeling that stretch through your hips. Try to keep your knees stacked over your ankle. Remembering to breathe. Taking one more deep breath in. Go ahead and reach your left arm up overhead. Fingertips reach for the ceiling. Find that length. Expand through the chest. Hold here for another breath. When you're ready, we're going to go into a modification of thread the needle. So we're going to take our fingertips, thread through between foot and hand, reach for that opposite knee, and lift back up again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread through, reach for opposite knee, and lifting back up again. Let's go ahead and do this 2 more times, trying to reach deeper with every movement, letting your hips fall a little bit further, expanding through the chest, working on that mobility. Last one. Go ahead and place both of your hands back on the mat. When you're ready, curling your right toes underneath of you. Lift yourself up. Step all the way into that forward fold. Taking a deep breath here, letting your spine straighten. Give your arms a break. Taking another deep breath in, go ahead and roll your spine vertebra by vertebra all the way to standing. Reach your arms above your head, fingertips to ceiling. Take those little side bends if that feels good to you. Another deep breath in. Exhale, lowering down, finding that squat, engaging through the glutes, through your quads. You should feel tension in your quads here. Lifting through your glutes, taking a deep breath, pushing all the way up, mountain pose into standing. If you'd like to increase the intensity here, you can always lift all the way onto your toes, adding an element of balance. Deep breath, lowering down, squeeze the glutes, tension in the quads, and lift all the way back up. Lower all the way down. And lift, really pushing off through the glutes. Staying strong and sturdy through your core. Try not to hollow out your lower back. Find the challenge in the balance. Push all the way on to the balls of your feet. For 2 more. Last one, lifting all the way up. Coming back down to that squat, pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering your hands back down to the ground, finding that forward fold. Deep breath in. And when you're ready, go ahead and step that left foot back, coming into that lunge, lowering your knee all the way down to the ground. And we're going to pivot on that knee, rotating to the left, straightening out your right leg. Reach your left hand over. Still remembering to breathe. Find that length through left side body. Trying to reach just a little bit further. Exhale, lifting back up to center. Go ahead and bend your right knee. And we're just going to let it lower down. Push through the glute, lift back up. Feel the muscles engage here. You're still staying strong through the core, still bracing here. But you're pushing off through your glute and staying lifted through your core. Trying to find a little bit more depth every time you bend. If you're feeling brave, go ahead and bend. Bring your fingertips to temple. Add a little bit of a crunch at the bottom. And push back up. Make sure you're engaging that core. Use your breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push off. And go ahead and do 2 more. Last one, we're going to pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting back up to center. Go ahead and lower down to your left palm, all the way on to that hip. Give yourself a little bit of a break here. Either lower onto that palm, or you have the option to come to your forearm. From here, we're just going to lift our hips off the ground using those obliques. You should be using the side of your core to lift. Once we have that lifted and engaged, we're lifting our arm and our foot up to the top and sinking your hips back down to the ground. Lift, use those obliques. Engage the glute and the shoulder. Lift again. Lift. Meet at the top. Lower down. For 2 more. Paying attention to your muscles. Make your breath work for you. Last one, hold at the top. We're in a pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lowering all the way back down. Reach overhead, get that stretch. Feel free to come up on that palm if you had lowered. Deep breath in. When you're ready, we're bending both knees. We're going to sweep to the other side. Use that breath. Kick that left leg out. Overhead reach. Taking another deep breath, lifting all the way back up to center, right hand overhead. Stretching through the right hip, right side body, all the way from the shoulders to your fingertips. Slowly looking for more length. Find that point of tension. Wait for it to release. Taking another deep breath in. We're rising all the way back up to center. Go ahead and bend that front knee and lower back in. Finding that depth through your hips. Feeling a stretch through your inner thighs. Slowly trying to sink further than the last. And if you're feeling real crazy, go ahead and bring your fingertips to temple. Add that little crunch at the bottom. Taking it slow, staying in control. Making sure you're pressing through the same muscles that you did on the other side. For one more. Now we're going to lower down. We're just going to pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Windmilling that hand back to the ground. Go ahead and drop onto your hip. Feel free to drop onto that forearm as well if that feels comfortable to you. Deep breath in. We're still engaging through our obliques, lifting that hip up off the ground, lifting arm overhead, reaching for that foot at the top, squeezing that glute, and lowering back down. Lift, reach, touch at the top, and lower back down. Engaging that core, squeeze your glutes, stay lifted through your hips. For 2 more. Last one, holding at the top, we're pulsing for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to the ground, onto your stomach. Giving yourself a break. Deep breath in. Palms underneath of your shoulders. Push through those fingertips. Lift up. Baby cobra. Feel free to look over each shoulder here. Another deep breath in, lower all the way back down. Go ahead and lift your left leg up. Reach for that foot. Gently pulling the heel of your foot closer to your glute. When you're ready, go ahead and let go of that foot. Kick your foot over your back. Find that twist. Try to keep your shoulders parallel to the floor beneath of you. One more deep breath in. And we're coming all the way back to center. Go ahead and reach for your right foot, trying to bring that heel closer to your glute. One more deep breath in. Exhale, letting go of that foot. Try kicking it over your back. Shoulders still in line with the floor beneath you. One more deep breath in. Exhale, coming all the way back to center. Go ahead and push back. Find that tabletop position. This next movement has 2 different variations you can choose from. I'll show the modified version first. What you're going to do is you're going to push yourself a little bit forward, slowly lower, find that push up, push back up, find that child's pose. If you'd like to increase the intensity, go ahead and go all the way down into that push up. But when you come up, curl your toes under and lift all the way into that downward dog. Lowering back to knees. Pushing through your chest, engaging through the core. Making sure you're still breathing here. Push through those triceps. Go ahead and try 2 more. Last one, lowering all the way back down to the ground, finding that tabletop position. Take a few spine circles if you need them. Find your breath. Bring your fingers facing forward. We're going to do the same thing that we did with the left side now. We're going to kick that right leg back. Do that half bird dog, sending knee to chest, crunching your core, engaging your abdominals. Try to feel each individual one roll as you lift your belly button all the way to your spine. Remember the importance of breathing here. Inhale as you extend. Exhale as you squeeze. For 2 more. This time as you bend your knee, you're going to curl your left toes under, hover up, lower down, and extend. Knee to chest, hover, lower, extend. Core engaged the whole time. You should still be paying attention to your breathing, engaging the glute. For 2 more. Last one. Bring that knee to chest. And this time you're going to pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way back down. Take a spine circle if you need it. Roll out those wrists. 1 deep breath in. When you're ready, we're curling those toes underneath, coming all the way up, downward dog. Remembering to breathe. Go ahead and kick your right foot up, toes to ceiling. Option to bend that knee, tilt those hips to the right. Shoulders parallel to the floor beneath you. And when you're ready, bringing that knee to the inside elbow and send it back. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes. Knee to middle. Send it back. Knee to outside elbow. And send it back. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Knee to inside elbow. Send it back. Knee to center. Send it back. This time we're going to send our foot to the outside of our mat by our right palm. Remembering to breathe. Lowering down onto that left knee, finding that low lunge. Hold here, let your hips sink closer to the floor. Try to keep that knee stacked over your ankle. Remembering to breathe. When you're ready, go ahead and lift your right arm up, fingertips to ceiling, and sending it all the way through between that hand and your foot, opposite knee. Reaching your hand back up, and send it through. Reach. Inhale, look for length. Exhale, send it through. Inhale, hold at the top. Exhale, send it through. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, sending that palm to the mat, planting, using all four corners of your fingers, curling your left toes underneath you. Go ahead and push yourself all the way up into that wide stance forward fold. Let your arms hang for a little bit. Find length through your spine. Still remembering to breathe. Catch up with your breath. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, go ahead and roll your spine vertebra by vertebra. Reach up, find length through your fingertips. Lean side to side. Exhale, lower. Go ahead and bring your hands down to prayer. Squeeze through the glutes. Stay strong through the quads as you come into your squat position. This next flow, go ahead and bring your hips up, focusing your weight on your left leg, hands to hips, and push that opposite leg out. Bring back down to the squat, alternating. Bring your weight to your right glute now. Lift your left leg up. Alternating here. Feel free to pick up the pace if you feel comfortable. Just make sure that you're noticing the weight change, the muscle groups that you're using, acknowledging your breath. There's a lot of components to keep up with here. Try not to hollow out your back. Stay lifted through your core. Knees should be in line with your toes. Go ahead and do 2 more. Lift that right foot. This time you're going to bring your right foot, send it behind your left leg, reach your right arm over, curtsy lunge, push up, and send that foot back out. Focus on your balance here. If you need to take an extra tap, feel free. This is a balance exercise. Still trying to focus on using the quads, the glutes, lifting through the core. 2 more. Last one, go ahead and send that foot behind, and we're going to pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing all the way up. Bring your hands to prayer. Feel free to let that foot rest gently on the ground. Modified tree pose. Bring it all the way up to your knee if you'd like. Full tree pose. And if you're feeling real brave and want to challenge your balance, go ahead and hook it over that knee, coming all the way down, standing figure 4. Planting through all 4 corners of that left foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting all the way back up. Planting both feet on the ground. We're gonna do the same thing for the other side now. So when you're ready, we're gonna send that left leg back behind, curtsy down, engage through the right quad, right glute. Take that tap, lift up. Focusing on that balance, focusing on the muscle groups. And if you don't want to take that tap modification, you don't have to. You might find that one side has better balance than the other. Bring awareness to that. For 2 more. Last one. Go ahead and bring that foot behind you to that curtsy. We're in a pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way back up to standing. Lift that foot up. Feel free to come to tree, modify a tree, or option to hook it over. Slowly find that standing figure 4. Deep breaths. Use that balance. And all the way back up to standing, lowering that foot down, reach up above your head. Deep breath in, stepping to the outside of your mat, slowly lowering down, all the way into that yogi squat. Using your elbows to push your knees outward. If this is difficult for you, feel free to place your palms in front of you. Slowly work towards getting both heels on the ground. Lifting yourself up using those hip flexors. Feel free to rock side to side if you'd like to add a little bit of movement. Another deep breath in. Go ahead and lower all the way down to your glutes. The moment everyone has been waiting for. I know how much everyone likes core. What we're going to do is we're going to have our heels in line with our glutes. We're going to lower down slowly on our backs. Not all the way though. You still want to go just to the point where your core is a little bit shaky. Using your left leg, bringing your fingertips to your temple. We're going to do a single leg crunch. So go ahead and extend. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, and lower back down. Use your breath here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lift. Or 2 more, and then we're going to add on to it. This time, go ahead and keep opposite elbow, opposite knee together. Extend that other leg out, straightening it. Bring it back up, plant, and finish. Now that was kind of complicated, so if you need to watch, go ahead. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, stay together. Extend that right knee out, and lift. Trying to stay lifted, keep that chest up, core engaged, making sure there's no space between your lower back and the mat. Last one, we're going to bring opposite elbow, opposite knee, extend that right leg out, and feel free to either tap the left leg down here, but if you'd like to increase the intensity, tapping to either side of the extended leg. Should be a little bit of a shake through your core here. Pay attention to your muscles. 1 more, and we're going to bicycle it out. Each knee, opposite elbow, opposite knee, alternating. Taking those deep breaths. 5 more seconds. And hug those knees. Give them a quick circle. Let your core relax. And when you're ready, we're going to get back to the other side, planting your heels directly behind your glutes, lifting yourself up, core engaged, temples, fingertips. And we're going to do single leg crunches, but for the right side. Engage that core. Pay attention to how your abdominals feel. Try to locate which side, which area specifically is being activated right now. 2 more. Last one, still keeping elbow to knee together, and opposite leg is going to extend. Bring it back in, and finish. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, other leg extends, tap back down, and finish. For 2 more. Last one. Go ahead and keep that leg extended out and touch the toes of your right leg down to the mat, or go ahead and tap them to either side of that extended leg. Core is still engaged, should be burning, should be shaking a little bit. Remembering to breathe. And bicycle it out. Exhale every time your elbow touches your knee. Short, quick, happy breaths. 5 more seconds. And lowering all the way down to the ground, go ahead and give those knees a hug. Catch up with your breathing. Good job, guys. Okay, go ahead and let your feet fall down to the mat. It's your favorite part of class. Go ahead and kick your right foot up over top of your left. Grab on to the back of that left leg or onto your left shin. Gently pull that leg closer to you. Option to rock side to side if that feels comfortable. And when you're ready, try to bring the sole of your foot down to the ground, keeping both shoulders planted, sending your hands to either side of your body. Feel that stretch through your hips and your spine. Another deep breath in, coming up, finding center, unhooking right leg from left, lifting left, hook it over right, and grabbing on to that right leg. Feel free to rock side to side if that feels comfortable. Using this time to focus on your breathing, focus on your body, take that full scan. How are you feeling? Where's the stretch? And when you're ready, sending your hands to either side of your body, letting that foot fall to the ground, hips gently rocking to the right. Taking another deep breath in, coming all the way back to center. Unhooking your foot, bringing the soles of your feet together. One hand on your stomach, one hand on your heart. We're going to meet here for our last few breaths of class today. Taking this time to bring awareness to all four corners of your body. You might try wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Feel the back of your head pressed into the mat. The rise and fall of your chest as you breathe, expanding through your belly. Taking those deep breaths, you might try box breathing here. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold, and repeat. Slowly allowing yourself to sink further and further into the floor. Letting your whole body relax, releasing that tension. Setting your intentions for the rest of today. Letting go of any distractions built up throughout the day. And when you're ready, that's going to bring us to the end of today's class. Feel free to stay and stretch. A few announcements. Next Tuesday, Shay will be taking over this class. I will be gone. She's wonderful and amazing, so please be nice. I know everybody will, but please miss me too. Then we will not have class on Thursday. That will be July 4th. Feel free to watch the YouTube videos, go back, rewatch an old class, still try to make sure you're getting some movement in. And then the following week, class will also be canceled because I will still be gone, but it'll all appear in the calendar as well. With that, have a wonderful night, and thank you so much.